6:30. I mean, so we're a couple of minutes away.
Yeah. What I usually do now, what they usually do, Rick, I'm just going to kind of refresh between me and you. When you want a break, if it's a 60-second break, that's what Ernie used to say. You know, we'll go for 60-second break.
Right.
And be right back after that, or 2-minute break.
Right.
That's all I can do is 60 seconds or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Or 4 minutes, whatever you need.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. I'll remember that because what I'll do is I'll rock along with just 1 minute breaks during play in the first half, and then our first break that we'll take in at halftime is we can go ahead and do a 4. That way we can get about half our sponsors out there, and then we'll come back and we'll talk our lips off for a few minutes, and then before we come back for the second half, we'll do another 4, and then that way that gives me a chance to get a swallow of something cold to drink and kind of stretch out, and then.
Now let me ask you, Rick. Now, if something were to happen, you're gonna be using your phone for broadcast now?
Yes, sir. I've got my phone on. Yes, sir.
All right, now, your buddy there, ain't you got a man there with you?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
All right, now, what's his number so in case something happens, I can call you?
It's
let you know.
It's 251 331
331
1300. Rick Burkett.
1300. All right.
Yeah.
Rick Burkett, is that right?
That's it.
All right, Rick. I'm glad to meet you too.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right. Like I said, I'm holding 30 right on the mark now. Y'all about ready?
Yes, sir. Just whenever you are.
All right. Let me make sure that you can hear this good. Sound like it's all right to you?
Oh, yes, sir. It sounds good.
All right. I'm going to put you on, and then I'll bring y'all on and pot you up and let everybody know where we're going.
Okay.
All right. Here you go, Rick.
Yes, sir.
But I never like some on earth to rhyme your mama told you. You still believe in some old melody. Still I believe in me. Well, hello, folks. I hate to get rid of that good music right there, but got special on WPFL tonight. All the BZR fans over in Atmore are going to be probably listening to us too. This is going to be a few things. Got Mr. Ricky Dean going to be calling the play. Working with him. Going to be calling the game for WS Neal, Mobile Christian. He'll give you all that. Let's go right to the field with Ricky Dean. Go ahead, Ricky.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Andre. Glad to have you folks on board tonight. And, boy, that was a good one, too, old Clint Black, leaving here a better man. Well, one thing we hope to tonight is we hope that this Neal football team leaves here better men with another victory as they take on Mobile Christian tonight in a big region game, the first region game of the year for these two teams, as Mobile Christian comes from, of course, Mobile, and they're going to be taking on these Neal Blue Eagles. Neal is 2-0 on the year, as is Mobile Christian. Both teams undefeated. Now, Mobile Christian has won a couple of games against some private schools, one from Georgia, one from down in Florida, Rick. And, of course, the Blue Eagles have won a couple of good ball games, one against Georgiana, and then they won last week against McIntosh. So, but this is when things start getting for real. This is the night that things start really happening, and a lot of people are looking at this game as possibly being between these two teams, the winner of this game possibly going on and being this region champion.
Yeah, that's right. This is and even if it doesn't decide the championship, it's a pivotal game for the region. And as you said, Mobile Christian, they played a couple of smaller private schools, one in Atlanta, one in Quincy, Florida, and then Neal played a couple of non-region games. I think Neal's opponents were a little better than Mobile Christians. But one thing's for sure, Coach Cottrell and Coach Fountain are excellent coaches, and as you learn as a coach not to play your hand in cards too early. So they probably didn't give each other a whole lot of stuff to study in those first two games. I don't think they did any like plain Jane type stuff, but they've saved their best stuff for tonight. They both know it's an important, pivotal game.
Yeah, it is going to be a big game for both teams, and of course it's the opening of region play. This is the third week of the season, so both teams getting into region play. Very big game. Two good opponents, both playoff teams from last year. Of course, the Mobile Christian team last year, they had a very good football team last year. Now, they had some issues legally, with
eligibility.
Eligibility. They played a player that shouldn't have been in a ball game, and they got caught for it. I think it was self-reported.
Well, Coach Cottrell self-reported it.
Right.
Yeah, he realized it himself, I believe, from what I understand, and then he reported it. He knew what was going to happen, and when he reported it, he thought it'd probably keep him out of the playoffs, but because it cost him 4 games, one of which they defeated WS Neal down at Mobile Christian last year. But because of the way things worked out, all we can do is play the next game, and they did, and kept winning and made it to the playoffs. Once they got into the playoffs, they made it all the way to the quarterfinals or semifinals.
Yeah, I think it was
that St. James team that eventually won the whole state championship.
Right. Well, with all that being said, I tell you what, Coach Hugh Fountain is in his 9th season here at WS Neal, his 2nd season since coming back. He has a record here at Neal in 8 seasons of 56-34. With the 2 wins that he's had, he's now 58-34. So right here at Buddy Taylor Field on campus at WS Neal, this is going to be a big football game. It's a big football game for Neal. It's a big football game for Mobile Christian. We're excited about it. I'm so happy to be here and be able to do this for you, and we hope that everybody will tune in and listen. Now, if you're listening to us, you can listen to us on WPFL 105.1 in Flomaton, and if you want to watch the game and you can't get out to come see it, then you can tune into YouTube. This radio feed from WPFL is going on the YouTube video broadcast of this ball game, so you can find us on YouTube and you can watch the game tonight and listen to the radio broadcast at the same time. Mr. Andre, let's take a 2-minute break. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back as we continue to move forward here in this game. We're getting set. This is going to be a barn burner, and I'm excited. It's Mobile Christian. It's the WS Neal Blue Eagles. It's coming up shortly, so keep it right here. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
At Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy, we take pride in our ability to provide quality service to all of our customers. We offer a variety of services at affordable prices, including free delivery within the city limits. Stop by and see the difference our pharmacy can make at 305 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, or call us at 251-809-1010. That's 809-1010. Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy would like to wish the Neal Blue Eagles good luck in tonight's game. Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Flomaton, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334. or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Welcome back as we continue on this Friday Night Lights in East Bruton, Alabama. The Neal Blue Eagles taking on the Mobile Christian Leopards tonight as we work our way through a high school football season in the state of Alabama. Hard to believe it's already week number 3, and you know, next thing you know, I mean, it's going to be. But what is great tonight is, Rick, we've talked about this already, is from the first game a couple of weeks ago to now, the temperature has noticeably gotten cooler. Now, it's still warm, don't get me wrong, but it's not 100 and something, you know, with your face on fire hot like it was. You know, I mean, it's comfortable. It's comfortable here in the press box. It's going to be a great night to play football because there's no clouds in the sky.
Humidity's low.
The humidity's low. As a matter of fact, we checked AccuWeather on their forecast for later, and I know this area, according to AccuWeather, the forecast for in the morning is some areas are going to get down into the lower 60s, around 64 degrees. So, I mean, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be nice to be able to enjoy those cooler temperatures. And
in the name of your Son, Jesus, we thank you for this opportunity to gather.
We're having the prayer.
Tonight, Father God, we lean on you. Father, we pray over this event tonight and these young people that are playing football and cheering on the sidelines and the band members. And we just pray, Father, that your hand of protection will be on everyone. We pray for our guests from Mobile as they travel home this evening. God, you'll give them safe journeys. Father, we want you to know that in everything we look to you. We give you all the glory, all the praise. In the mighty name of Jesus we pray. And let everybody say amen.
And now, our national anthem.
And there you have it, the opening invocation before the game, followed by the national anthem. The W.S. Neal Blue Eagle Marching Band doing a fabulous job. Rick, you know, what we were talking about was the fact that the weather has changed really dramatically over the last week or so. Yeah, and so it's starting to get cooler. Now, I don't want to say that we're full-blown fall yet, but we're still summertime. But you know, as you get later into September, I think the first day officially of fall's around the 20th or the 21st. So I mean, we're getting there.
This year.
Oh, okay. Well, threw us a curve, but anyway, yeah. I mean, we're getting close, and so it's going to be cool weather before we know it. Sooner or later, we're going to walk outside one morning to go to work, and all of a sudden get that little shiver and have to go back in and put on a sleeve. And I'm looking forward to that morning.
I don't know about you, but just cutting the grass, I can already tell the big difference.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, we drove, I think we said this on our Sports Moose Media podcast, when we drove from Atmore to Bruton, East Bruton 2 weeks ago, it stayed 103 on that Friday all the way over here and was 95 degrees at kickoff. And tonight it's supposed to be 83, 84 at kickoff. And that, that 11 or 12 degrees, especially with the drop in humidity, it's pretty pleasant, relatively speaking. Still, like you said, still warm, but
yeah, but it's not. It's not scorching warm. But anyway, these two teams are going to be getting after each other tonight. And like I say, this is the first region game for both teams. Of course, the Blue Eagles being led by Coach Hugh Fountain, and this time last year, looking back at some of the things that Mobile Christian went through last year, when they self-reported, like you said, in the ball game, the actual score of the ball game last year between WS Neal and Mobile Christian, I believe that final score, which was played over in Mobile, was actually 34-0.
Yeah.
Okay, but because of the forfeiture of the ball game, Neal picked up a win there, and of course Neal ended up being the third place team in Class 3A Region 1, and because of the losses that were attributed to the problem with the eligible player, the lack of eligibility with the player, that was self-reported by Coach Cottrell. They ended up losing enough games that it caused them to finish fourth, but a fourth place finish in the region qualifies you for the playoffs. Now, we came over last year and did the game against the playoff game.
St. James.
Yeah, St. James and WS Neal. So the St. James game, even though Neal got beat 42-21, Neal looked really good in the ball game and really young.
I think it was 21-14 at halftime.
Right, yeah. and Neal, of course, was really, really young. Now, they're still young, but they're not as young.
Right.
And as these kids that they had last year that now have playoff experience, they have experience playing in a big game against a team like Mobile Christian. These kids are growing up, and Coach Hugh Fountain, of course, he's growing up with them. You and I have also talked about the fact that Coach Mike Sims, who was with Coach Hugh Fountain at Escambia Academy, ended up going to Excel and was the defensive coordinator last year at Excel, left Excel, is now back home because he graduated from right here at Neal. He's now back in his spot as the offensive coordinator. We've seen Coach Mike Sims' offenses score a lot of points, and he always has a wrinkle that throws you something, throws a little hitch, and you get along sometimes. Right. That's going to be the type of things that against a team as quality as this, I am looking forward to seeing what kind of schematic that Coach Mike Sims is being able to come up with offensively to do something against this Leopard ball club.
That's right. I think we've watched enough of his adjustments, watched enough of his games. We can expect that. As far as Coach Fountain goes, I think last year's game, it was still early for him. It takes a while to learn about his expectations as a coach, and he's kind of brought them together by the end of the season. They played that St. James team, which is one of the better teams you and I have covered. Played them well, and then just kind of got wore out a little bit in the second half.
Some of the kids that offensively tonight that are going to be, Neal's going to be leaning on in this ball game. Of course, it kind of all starts at the quarterback position. Number 4, Carter Hodges. We refer to him as C4, and there's a story behind that, and the story behind that is because Carter's a kid that doesn't like he lacks no confidence. I mean, he's always smiling, always a happy kid, and he came up to us the first time we ever met him. The first day we came here to practice, he said, "They call me C4." He goes, "You know why they call me C4?" And I said, "Because it's plastic explosives." He said, "Yes, I bring the boom." So there you go. So if C4 scores tonight, we got to give him a bringing the boom reference, because C4 is going to be good. Also, we look at Jalen Likely, number 1, Cedric Samuel, number 2 at wide receiver. A lot of these cats on this.
John Andrews, 5, yeah.
Gabri Mackey, number 12, is another one that's going to be offensively for the Blue Eagles. They're going to lean on these kids quite a bit. And, of course, on defense, they're really strong on defense. I'm looking at some of the tackling guys. John Andrews is one, Omar Thomas, Quay McCants, Jaden Stuckey. Yeah, the defensive lineman. I mean, he has had some incredible games so far in early games here with these Neal Blue Eagles. Now, something that's going to have to happen is this is going to be a different sort of animal that they're playing tonight. They're going to have to do the things that they've done in the first 2 ball games against, not to throw any shade on Georgiana or McIntosh, but lesser opponents. Here you got to turn it up a notch against an opponent like this one.
That's right. I mean, Mobile Christian, even when Coach Wasden was there before Coach Cottrell, and they're good friends, and Coach Wasden became the headmaster at Mobile Christian. Hired Coach Cottrell, and they were good. Mobile Christian, I can tell you just from going back to my days with my children at Faith, Mobile Christian generally has a good team year in, year out. And, of course, they're able to recruit. They're a private school. There are rules to it, but, they're able to get the players that they want at an early age. They're not recruiting other high school players, but they're getting them, out of the youth leagues and things like that, and they always have a good team.
Well, and you play within the rules that are put before you,
right?
And we know Coach Ronnie Cottrell. I've known Coach Cottrell, heard things about him, followed him through the years. Matter of fact, I got a Coach Cottrell story that I'll tell later that kind of, my situation, that I had an opportunity one time to coach with Coach Cottrell when he was at Flomaton, and the whole thing is that I kick myself in the tail a lot when I look at myself in the mirror because of the response that I gave him, and really just kind of shied away from that opportunity. But we'll talk about that a little later, maybe at halftime. But some of the other things that some of the other kids that this Neal Blue Eagle team are looking for, it's going to start up front too. All these running backs and wide receivers and things like that. I mean, we're going to be looking at Joe Lee, an offensive lineman, 11th grader, 5'10", 300 pounds. Bucky Buckhalt, a 10th grader, 6'1", 330 for the Neal Blue Eagles. Also, Ja'Cory Nettles, he's an offensive lineman. He is 11th grader, 6 foot, 265. I mean,
And Kevin Howard on the defensive line.
That's right.
He gets after it. It's hard sometimes to see them, the interior linemen and the offensive linemen, and to get their names called because they're just in a big mess. Sometimes it appears from a distance.
Well, here's the way you get your name called as a lineman, because I know this, okay? Because being an old lineman myself, you either jump off sides and commit a penalty or a hold, or you smoke somebody and pancake them.
Right.
So either way works. But we hope that it's the smoking pancake that gets more talk tonight instead of the penalties.
Right.
Anyway, we're about 7 minutes and 22 seconds away from the opening kick. The captains are coming out right now, and we're fixing to have a coin toss here in just a few minutes. So, Mr. Andre, what we'll do, let's take another 2-minute break, and then we'll come back. That'll take us into the coin toss and into the opening kick when we return. Let's take a 2-minute break. You're listening to WS Neal Blue Eagle Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton. We'll be back.
Forestry Supply, located at 4656 Highway 29 in East Bruton, Alabama, are wholesalers in forestry machinery and equipment. They can provide engineering testing services as well as repair and maintenance of electrical equipment. Give them a call at 251-867-5920 for a free quote. Harrington Forestry and Supply is a proud supporter of W.S. Neal Blue Eagle football and would like to wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Go Big Blue.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
Jim Johnson Ford is the top dealership in Atmore, Alabama, with over 25 years of experience, and is dedicated to providing a world-class car shopping experience with the best inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs in Atmore. Come by and see Ben Odom and staff and let them help you with their no-hassle car buying. They will listen to your concerns, answer all of your questions, and ensure you feel confident and comfortable with your car shopping experience. That's Johnson Ford in Atmore.
Pioneer Mobile Homes and Parts, located at 906 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, Alabama, can help you with all your mobile home needs. Stop by and see what they have in stock. Windows, doors, air conditioning ductwork, faucets, tub and wall kits, bathroom cabinets with marble sinks, floor vents, vinyl and carpet, and all colors in skirting. On sale right now are the tall toilets to go in white for $149.99. From a complete remodel to just needing a small part, they are stocked and ready to serve all your mobile home needs. Pioneer Mobile Homes. Call them, 251-867-8507.
And welcome back. As we get set here, the captains are at midfield, and the white hat, the head referee, is giving the instructions for the Neal Blue Eagles. Your captains tonight is going to be Carter Hodges, quarterback number 4. Also, number 32, Cameron Pittman, a defensive lineman, 12th grader, 6 foot, 180 pounds. Also, number 1, that's going to be Jalen Likely, 12th grade running back and defensive back. And we've got one more. There we go. Is that number 20?
20.
Yeah, 20 is going to be Jalen Williams, a senior linebacker at 5'9", 185. Neal has won the toss, and I believe they want the football first, or we'll get it first. Is that correct?
They deferred.
Okay, they deferred to the second half. Okay, I was looking at the roster and looked down, and I didn't realize, and that makes sense. I mean, they want to play defense first, kind of break a sweat, get things rolling, and then see how well things happen. We are fixing just a few minutes away as Neal and Mobile Christian will be making their way onto the field to get to their respective sidelines. We got a gathering of zebras at the 50-yard line as all the officials gather around. They're talking to each other and going over their little pregame conference that they have. So they're gonna break that huddle and go to their respective spots. And, of course, the Neal Blue Eagles, some of the varsity cheerleaders, and some of the little peewee guys. The peewee cheerleaders are out on the field as they form a spirit line. They're coming out of the Neal, the south end zone. Neal will be coming onto the field out of the south end zone. Here comes Mobile Christian. So Mobile Christian making their way onto the field. And here comes the Neal Blue Eagles, as we're fixing to tee this bad boy up, and we're going to get it started. And it is going to be a great night of high school football here at Buddy Taylor Stadium in East Bruton, Alabama. I'm excited about this one, Rick. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited too. This is one of the bigger games we've covered in a while. We know the playoff game last year was a big game, and I'm excited to see. Like I said, these guys haven't really probably shown too much so far in the first couple of games, so they're going to leave it all on the field tonight, I'm sure.
Well, I know the Neal Blue Eagles are excited as they gather up down there. They're going to be kicking the ball off. They will be teeing the ball up on the south 40-yard line. If you're looking at your radio, the Neal Blue Eagles will be going from right to left. The Mobile Christian the Leopards, they will be set up. They will set up their kickoff return team, and they'll be setting it up to the left. Now the officials break their huddle, and they're going to their respective spots. A 5-man officiating crew here tonight. I would assume, just guessing, that this is a group out of the Mobile Metro group.
It is, Ricky. I recognize a couple of them.
So the head referee, he's going to go down and make his way to around the goal line, as do the two wings.
Number 13, Michael Moore, and number 3, Aaron Rogers. Kicking off for the Eagles.
Ball's going to be teed up at the Neal 40-yard line. They'll be kicking off. Cedric Samuel will go out, the 10th grader, 6 foot, 190 pounds. He's going to be the kicker for the Blue Eagles. And I tell you, in the first couple of games that we've seen, Cedric Samuel has kicked the ball really well. He's kicked some deep. Now, every now and then they will do that little pooch kick and try to get the other bunch to call for a fair catch and take it where it lands. So let's see what the strategy is as we get started. There's the whistle. Looks like everybody's set. Here goes the kick, and there it is. It's going to be an end-over-end kick that's off the side of his foot. It's going to be handled at the 20-yard line. And a good tackle. Good open field tackle there by the coverage team for the Neal Blue Eagles as the ball comes from the 20 out to about the 25.
Yeah, that was number 22, Data Higdon, sophomore for WSL on the tackle.
Play comes across the 25. The ball will be spotted at the 28. That's where Mobile Christian will have the ball first down and 10. 11:55 to go here in the first quarter. Mobile Christian with the football. They have blue helmets and all white uniforms with blue numerals. Neal Blue Eagles in all blue as well, but they're trimmed in yellow. There's the snap, looking to throw, left-handed quarterback, got a man downfield, he's wide open, he hit him on the run, and that's going to be a touchdown. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. And so number 13 on the reception for Mobile Christian, as they just dropped back, the left-handed quarterback turned it loose and hit number 13, Michael Moore, 5'7", 165 pounds. And he'll be graduating next year, so he's a junior. And that's going to be one play, one touchdown for Mobile Christian.
It was just a straight go pattern, get straight down the field, and the young man's got outstanding speed as nobody could catch him. It was a beautiful pass also.
Well, it was play action, so the play action probably right off the bat just had the cornerback to this side just, he was looking and peeking, and as he did, the wide receiver just ran right by him and got far enough by him that there was no catching him. And not only that, it was really a well-thrown pass.
That was beautiful. But he had a little hitch in his giddy up there when on the play action. Like it was on our side of the field, so it was right in front of us. So he hitched a little bit, and the other guy just ran right past him.
Point after touchdown is good, so with 11:44 to go here in the first quarter, the score is Mobile Christian 7, and Neal's going to get the football for the first time on offense here in just a few minutes. Since just that amount of time has elapsed, we'll keep it right here, and we'll take a break at the next opportunity. But Neal kind of got caught flat-footed right off the bat and kind of misjudged the speed of number 13 of Michael Moore, and Michael Moore just ran right by everybody and ended up in the end zone. So the Blue Eagles will come out, no harm, no foul. They get an opportunity to get the football. That's one play. So we're not going to sweat that one. What we're going to do is see how the Neal Blue Eagles respond to a big play. Being when you got a young team, a lot of time that's the telltale sign is not what happens to you, it's the response.
That's right.
To what happens to you.
Young player, sophomore corner, everything's is a lesson, and you just got to learn a lesson from that. Doesn't matter if it's first play of the game or the last play of the game. You got to play your position and stay focused and be ready. And then, like I said, it was a well executed play. That kid just took off, and the ball was probably in the air for 40 yards. So we'll see.
Here's the kick. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. Going to be handled
Carter
The ball
Hodges.
does not. Yeah, the ball does not go into the end zone. Carter Hodges bobbled it, but the ball never crossed the goal line, so therefore it was still live, and Carter had to pick it up and run. He brings the ball out across the 10-yard line to about the 13. That's where he stopped, and that's where the Blue Eagles will have it first down and 10 on offense. 11:39 to go here in the first quarter. The score: Mobile Christian 7, WS Neal nothing.
Yeah, Carter did a good job. He did fumble it, but he picked it up quick, was able to get it, out to a safe area anyhow. So that he recovered well.
Well, a lot of times the response to that is to panic, and that's one thing that Carter did not do was panic. He just picked the ball up and got it out as far as he could.
That's right, because he was on about the half-yard line where he first dropped it, but he picked it up and got it out, like I said, to a safer position.
There's the snap and the penalties. Penalty flag's going to be thrown. More than likely going to be movement of some sort on the offense. Oh, okay. The Blue Eagles take a timeout. So with 11:39 to go, the Blue Eagles take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to WS Neal Blue Eagle Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
Is your car ready for the season? Southern Tire Mart is ready to get football fans to games and practices with reliable maintenance, routine repairs, and the tire brands you trust. We sell and service tires for your personal cars, pickup trucks, SUVs, and RVs. If you need us, just roll on in. No appointment necessary. Visit us at 3803 Jack Springs Road in Atmore. Southern Tire Mart. We keep America and football fans rolling.
Since 1963, Sweat Tire has been the go-to destination for exceptional tire services and more. With 9 locations to serve you, Sweat Tire's commitment to quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction has made us a trusted name in the industry with unmatched experience, extensive inventory, comprehensive service, personalized customer care, unbeatable value, and community connection. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a daily commuter, or a weekend adventurer, Sweat Tire is your trusted partner for all your tire needs.
Welcome back. After the timeout, Neal runs a play on first down, and that play is stuffed on the line of scrimmage. Play actually loses about a yard. There's a little spot pass out, little bubble screen. Got some running room, and got a blocker out there.
Yeah, may have picked up about 4 or 5 yards on that one.
Looks like about a gain of 4 or actually 5 yards. It's going to be third down now, 3rd down and 6 for Neal. Neal stays on the football, trips receivers to the right. They throw it again, got a man out there, got a block, but he is unable to shed as that was a good defensive play.
That's an outstanding tackle by number 11, Jordan Woolard for Mobile Christian. Just an outstanding open field tackle.
Yeah, he fought through the block of the wide receiver right there and was able to make that play. And so that was a good job defensively by Mobile Christian. 10:36 to go here in the first quarter. Neal trailing by 7-0. And Mobile Christian is going to get the football back as they have to punt the ball away on 4th down. Inside the 15, snap is low, fielded. There's a good punt. It's going to be hit down on about the 44-yard line. It's going to roll and be downed near midfield. It's going to be just short of midfield at the 49-yard line, and that's where Mobile Christian will take over 1st down and 10. 10-11 to go here in the first quarter. 10-11 to go here in the first quarter, and the Blue Eagles with the football. Oh, I'm sorry. The Mobile Christian with the football as they were, they just got the punt. I kind of got discombobulated there for a second.
Yeah, that was my fault.
But it's all right. 7-0 the score. Ball is spotted at the 50. Slot receivers to the left, wide receiver set to the right. Quarterback from the shotgun's got a back there with him. Here comes a man in motion. There's the handoff. He's got running room to this side. Still on his room. Still got lots of room. And finally, he's hit and brought down inside Neal territory. The ball spotted all the way down at the 31.
Yeah, tackle made by Carter Hodges, I believe, on that. And Jaden Stuckey came in there, too, at the end. Little early game jitters, big game jitters, I think. Just need to settle down and play your position and stay focused.
First down and 10, Mobile Christian. Clock moving at 9:46 to go here in the first quarter. There's the snap. Going to throw a spot pass out there. Got a blocker. Looking for running room. Still looking. Pretty good defensive play right there as the Neal Blue Eagles swarm to the football, but not before a gain of about 6. Actually, a gain of 5. Second down and 5 now for Mobile Christian. The ball inside the 30, spotted down at the 27-yard line. Slot receivers to the right, one wide out to the left. Handoff is going to be to the back, straight up the middle.
Good job on the defense. Host. 20. Yeah, that's Almir Miller. We see him in a lot of tackles. Good tackle, Almir.
Play gain several yards, a couple yards. It's going to be a third down now and 3. Ball inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. In order to get the first down, you got to advance it down to about the 21. Substitution in for W.S. Neal on defense. 8:31 and counting here in the first quarter. Neal trailing by a score of 7-0. Slot receivers to the right, one wide out to the left. Here's the handoff is going to be straight up the middle. Got running room, and the ball is loose, and it looks like Neal recovered it, and they did. So it'll be Neal football when we come back. 8:16 to go here in the first quarter. The score, Mobile Christian 7, Neal nothing. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle football on WBZR. I did it again. WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
Juniper Creek Lumber is a family-owned and operated sawmill operation with locations in Uri, Alabama, and Bluntstown, Florida. Juniper Creek Lumber specializes in turning storm recovery logs into custom-cut lumber for use in a variety of building projects. We have longleaf pine, juniper, white cedar, cypress, and hardwood. And who wouldn't love authentic heart pine beams or new heartwood flooring custom cut to your need and specification? Check us out on Facebook or call Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100. That's Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100 for Juniper Creek Lumber, Southern Best.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
This is Larry White Insurance Agency at 430 Palafox Street in Flomaton, or call 296-2471.
A lot happened while you were away, or while we were away anyway. The snap on the play by the Neal offense was dropped, fumbled inside the 5-yard line by Carter Hodges. It then got kicked. Well, actually, it wasn't inside the 5. It got kicked to inside the 5. And then I believe number 57 for the Mobile Christian Leopards picked it up and advanced the ball into the end zone for a touchdown. So with 8:09 to go here in the first quarter, the score, Mobile Christian 14, W.S. Neal nothing. So Neal kind of getting in their own way here early, as there have been 2 big plays in the game. One of them was the touchdown pass that scored the first touchdown on the very first play from scrimmage for Mobile Christian. Christian, and the other one was the fumbled snap that ended up getting picked up and a lineman's dream into the end zone. But Neal's good thing is they're still early in the game, and the Blue Eagles are going to get the football back. So ball's coming out.
Oh, ball's out.
Yeah, the ball's out again, and Mobile Christian's going to have it, I believe.
Nope, Neal got it. Ball is Neal's ball.
Yeah, okay, so it's Neal's ball, and it looks like one of the Mobile Christian kids are going to get a little extra. Unless they call offsetting, but I didn't see but one flag, and I saw it after.
They're kind of getting, not sure what's going on there.
Well, the ball can't be fumbled forward, so if it's a recovery by the offense, the ball is moved back and spotted wherever it was fumbled.
I got you.
But now the conversation comes about who we're going to charge with the rhubarb.
I've got the feeling it's going to be offsetting.
Well, like I say, it could be, but there's only one flag. So dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Neal, dead ball, unsportsmanlike, and they offset. So, I mean, that's probably a good call, because probably what happened was there was verbiage before the contact. So one was running the soup coolers, and then the other one retaliated, and they were close enough there for them to hear it.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff was happening at the end of that play. First down and 10 for Neal. Number 4, Carter Hodges on the carry. He's going to gain 2 yards at left tackle. So it'll be 2nd down and 8.
Ricky, let me say something about the YouTube.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, if you can't get the YouTube, you just type in WS Neal space football, WS Neal space football on YouTube to look it up. And there's a bunch of pay sites. Don't pay for the game. Those are just hackers and people that are coming trying to get your money. The game does not cost anything, so you don't have to subscribe to anything. Just keep trying until you find the sites. It's not really a whole lot that you can do about it, but if you keep trying, you'll find the broadcast on YouTube also. Free.
Carter Hodges on the carry. He's going to carry the ball at right tackle this time. Left tackle last time. Right tackle this time. Gains 2 more yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. The ball, nose of the football, right at the 50. So a 3rd down and 6. And Neal's just got to work their way back. They got to calm some nerves, and they got to just get back in the ball game.
As they say, they got to settle down.
There's the snap. Carter Hodges looking to throw. Got a man open. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be received. Good move there to avoid the tackle.
Close to a 1st down.
It's going to be close, but I believe he's still going to be short by about a yard and a half.
Nice pass to Jalen Likely, who made the first guy from Neal miss. No huddle, of course.
Gutsy move right here. Let's see what they're going to do. I would imagine they are going to. Are they going to run a play? Or they got plenty of time. 20 seconds still on the play clock. So it looks like Coach Mike Sims is going to leave the offense out there, and they're going to run something right here. There's the snap. It's going to be. There he is, Carter Hodges still on the carry, running hard, still on his feet, driving all the way inside the 40-yard line. He's going to be stopped at about the 38, and it'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Neal Blue Eagles.
Hard running by Carter Hodges on that. Called his own number and got the 1st down for WS Neal.
Yeah, timeout is going to be on the field because they're going to take a heat timeout, and we'll take a timeout with them. So with 5:44 to go here in the first quarter, the score, Mobile Christian 14, WS Neal nothing. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy, we take pride in our ability to provide quality service to all of our customers. We offer a variety of services at affordable prices, including free delivery within the city limits. Stop by and see the difference our pharmacy can make at 305 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, or call us at 251-809-1010. That's 809-1010. Cottrell Hometown Pharmacy would like to wish the Neal Blue Eagles good luck in tonight's game. Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Bloomington, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
Welcome back as the Neal Blue Eagles with the football. First down and 10. Carter Hodges takes the snap, and he tries to roll to his right, looking for a man downfield. Overthrows his intended receiver, so that's going to bring up a second down and 10. The ball inside the 40 at the Mobile Christian 39-yard line. Clock stopped, 5:27 to go, first quarter. Mobile Christian leading in the ballgame by a score of 14-0. We knew this was going to be a big game. We knew that it was going to be between two very good football teams. Neal's just got to keep their wits about them and battle back. Carter Hodges hands off to number 1. That's going to be Jalen Likely. Good defense.
Big loss.
Yeah.
Loss of 6, 7.
A lot of speed on that on the ends here defensively for Mobile Christian.
They're not just big. They're fast, and they're also smart.
Well, they're good.
Well coached.
They're well coached. Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
And so is Neal. I mean, they just got to settle down some.
They'll be all right. They'll figure it out. Third down in a bunch right here. Carter Hodges looking to throw. He's got a man open, but it's going to be intercepted.
Good as a punt, though.
Yep. It looks like we got an injured player. It is an interception, but I agree with you. That interception is, matter of fact, probably better than a punt. Injured man down on the field. We'll take a break and come back with 4:36 to go here in the first quarter. The score, Mobile Christian 14, WS Neal nothing. Let's take a break and come back. You're listening to Neal Football on WPFL Flomaton.
You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334. Or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Welcome back as we continue here in the first quarter, 4:36 to go. Mobile Christian will have the football first down and 10 on their end of the field inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They're going to break the huddle and send trips to the left side, one wide receiver wide right. Quarterback will be from the shotgun. Handoff is going to be to the back in the backfield with him. Got blocking, got running room, far side, a lot of speed right there. That's going to be a gain of about 20 yards or so. After getting run out of bounds, that's where the play will end. Now the chains will move. And it'll be first down and 10 for Mobile Christian. The ball all the way out across the 30 at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Carter Hodges ran him out of bounds, ran him out of bounds. Easton Grace chasing also.
Slot receivers to the right, single wide receiver to the left. There's the snap, looking to throw. Got a man open, going to get it out here to him. Good block by the wide receiver, 13 on the carry. And he's finally going to be knocked out of bounds. Carter Hodges got him and knocked him out at the Neal 40-yard line. That's where it's going to be first down and 10. Nothing really fancy about this offense. It's just kind of well-groomed. I mean, quarterback puts the ball where it needs to be.
They're just good. They're good. I mean, like I said, I mean, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but I mean, they really are. They're big and fast. I mean, and they're executing well. I can tell that Neal's players just seem nervous. And they're young. There's a lot of sophomores starting out there. They just kind of got to settle down and stay focused.
Short slot to this side, looking to throw. Got a man, tried to hit the. They had two receivers right there together, and I think 12 actually knocked the ball away from 3 as they were both there. The ball went kind of between them. And so that was kind of a disrupted play by themselves as that ball falls incomplete. Second down and 10, ball spotted at the Neal 40-yard line. 3:43 to go here in the first quarter, 14-0. Mobile Christian over W.S. Neal. Man in motion coming out of the slot. Handoff is going to be back the other way. That's 4 on the carry. He's got running room, and he's going to be knocked down all the way out to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a first down, Rick.
Yes. Yeah, they're looking at it, and it from here, the way it looks, it is. And there the chains go moving. It will be a first down and 10 for Mobile Christian. The ball spotted at the Neal 30-yard line. Quarterback back to throw. Left-handed quarterback going to throw the ball out of bounds. Missed his man. The intended receiver to this near side is going to be Aaron Rogers, a junior wide receiver.
It's second down and 10.
Second down and 10, Mobile Christian huddles. They break the huddle. Quarterback again from the shotgun.
Blitz.
Yep, there's the handoff. Good defensive play there. The quarterback, number 1, Damian Gatson Jr.
Yeah, looked like maybe Jalen Williams and Jaden Stuckey in on that tackle.
Good defensive play as the play fails to gain, brings up a third down and 10 after the stop on second down. Trip receivers to the right. Quarterback looking to throw, still looking, got a man over the middle, hits him. Going to be a first down and more, as he is going to be finally knocked out of bounds inside the 5.
Down at about 2 or 3 2-yard line.
Looks like at the 2. So with 2:29 to go here in the first quarter, Mobile Christian with the ball in business as they are inside the 5 in the red zone. Clock running now with 2:23 to go in the quarter. There's the handoff straight up the middle, going to be a touchdown as Neal lights up the scoreboard, or correction, Mobile Christian lights up the scoreboard one more time. 2:16 to go, 20-0 is going to be the score. And right now, just looking at things, this Mobile Christian offense is just clicking on all cylinders right now.
Yeah. They really are. I mean, they're executing well. They just look like just a solid offensive football team so far. And and you can't mix that with a lot of mistakes on the other side. With the fumbles.
Point after touchdown is good. So with 2:16 to go here in the first quarter, the score: Mobile Christian 21, WS Neal nothing. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Neal Blue Eagle Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
Harrington Forestry Supply, located at 4656 Highway 29 in East Bruton, Alabama, are wholesalers in forestry machinery and equipment. They can provide engineering testing services as well as repair and maintenance of electrical equipment. Give them a call at 251-867-5920 for a free quote. Harrington Forestry and Supply is a proud supporter of W.S. Neal Blue Eagle football and would like to wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Go Big Blue.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
Welcome back. 2:16 to go here in the first quarter of play. Mobile Christian with a 21-0 lead over the Neal Blue Eagles. There's the ball dropped again, but he picks it back up, got some running room, finally hit as he crosses the 20. That's going to be number 4, Carter Hodges.
Tackle by Antonio Kelly for Mobile Christian.
Yeah, Carter gets up a little bit slow, but he's making his way on the offensive side of the ball. Looks like he's going to be okay. 2:08 to go here in the first quarter, and this has been a lopsided affair here early.
Yeah.
Of course, still plenty of time. I mean, we've seen this Neal offense put things together and score quickly.
Yeah.
They just got to get something good to happen for them right here.
That's right.
Slot receivers to the right, man coming in motion. And the ball's on the ground again. I tell you, it's the little things that are going to beat you in games like this, and little things like that right there.
Yeah, because that's the fourth. That's they've lost one, but that's the fourth time the ball's been on the ground. And I mean that typically is just being jittery, you know.
Exactly.
It's just big game, early season jitters. So you just got to calm down and stay focused, and each man do his job. Focus on what he's supposed to do.
Play loses 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Handoff is going to be right up the middle. Big defensive stand right there by the big boys up front for Mobile Christian. That play's actually going to fail the game. They give him forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. 107, 106, 105 to go here in the first quarter. Carter Hodges underneath center, takes the snap, actually handoff right up the middle. Yeah. And the ball bounces free.
He recovered his own ball.
Yeah, he recovered his own ball. Now it's not going to be a first down because, like you say, you can't fumble the ball forward and then recover it on offense. So what's going to
I don't think you can advance it, but the ball roll forward, you can fall on it where it's at, right?
Okay, well, I guess. I thought that the ball went back to where it came free from because it couldn't be fumbled forward. But maybe I'm mistaken, and obviously I am. As the ball's going to be spotted all the way out across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Well, it's going to be
a first down and 10.
It's going to be a first down for Neal.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they didn't get it wrong because if anybody's going to be wrong on that, it's more than likely it's going to be me. 36, 35, 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And there's a big defensive play again as forward progress whistle's going to be blown. That's a good job there by the officiating crew as they had number 1, Jalen Likely was in the reach of a defender. And that's going to end the first quarter of play. I don't think Neal will get another playoff, and they need to come to the sidelines and talk about things because that play lost more yardage. It's now going to be 2nd down and about 15. That's going to end the first quarter. Let's take a break and come back. 21-0 the score. Mobile Christian leading the Neal Blue Eagles. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
At Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy, we take pride in our ability to provide quality service to all of our customers. We offer a variety of services at affordable prices, including free delivery within the city limits. Stop by and see the difference our pharmacy can make at 305 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, or call us at 251-809-1010. That's 809-1010. Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy would like to wish the Neal Blue Eagles good luck in tonight's game. Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Bloomington, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
Welcome back as we continue here in this football game at Buddy Taylor Stadium in East Bruton, Alabama. The Neal Blue Eagles taking on the Mobile Christian Leopards. Getting underway in the second quarter, Neal with the football. They're facing a second down. It looks like it's going to be second down and
about 17.
Yeah, about 17 yards to go. Carter Hodges going to throw a screen. Got a man open. That's going to be Jalen Lockley. Got running room, and he brings the ball back to the middle of the field, all the way across the 40 out to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, nice pickup. Nice play call.
It was a nice play call, and you know, Rick, we've talked about that before in other games that we've done, is when you got a team that pursues as well as this Mobile Christian defense, you can take advantage of their eagerness getting after the football with either a screen or with counter plays. There's a handoff going to be right up the middle, but that's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, he had an opening just for a second, Jalen likely did, but the hole closed quickly.
That'll bring up a fourth down. If that play actually loses a couple yards, got an injured player down, that's going to be likely, as he is injured and laying at about the 41-yard line. So we'll take a break and come back. The score 21-0. Neal trailing Mobile Christian. We'll be back. You're listening to Neal Blue Eagle Football on WPFL Flomaton.
You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334, or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Welcome back. Carter Hodges, number 4, punts the ball away, but a flag on the play in the area that looks like it's going to be roughing the punter.
It was roughing. That's Cedric Samuels. It was.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, number 2. And it is going to be a first down. That's going to be a 15-yard roughing the punter penalty. That's going to move the ball all the way into Mobile Christian territory. Neal will keep the drive alive, and they'll have the ball first down and 10. 10:32 to go here in the first half. 21-0 the score here in this one. Other games around the area, Escambia County leading Satsuma by a score of 13-0. That game in the second quarter. And let's see, there's going to be a penalty flag near side. It's going to be a sideline warning issued against Neal. Now, that's not going to be yardage assessed on this. That's just a warning telling them, hey, you got to get back and keep your guys back. Now, the second penalty will result in a mark-off.
How many yards is that penalty?
I think it's 5. Slot left, wide receiver to the right. Handoff is going to be up. No, Carter Hodges is going to keep it. He's got some room. He's going to turn on the speed and finally be run out of bounds after a gain of about 15 yards. Carter Hodges for the Neal Blue Eagles is going to carry the ball for a first down.
Yeah, that was a nice run by Carter Hodges.
So 10:05, the clock running. 21-0 the score. First down and 10 Neal. The ball at the Mobile Christian 30-yard line.
Well, I tell you, that play, every time they try that outside, number 10, Floyd Bouchard or Bouchard, he a big guy, 6'3", 270 defensive lineman from Mobile Christian. He is just a handful. He's right toward us here. I mean, he's a whopper.
Yeah, and he's quick, too. I mean, the thing is you can't run around him. I mean, because he chases everything down. He pursues to the ball very well. Play loses about 7 yards. It's going to be second down and 17. Slot receivers to the right, one wide receiver to the left, one wide receiver to the right, and that play doesn't go anywhere either.
Now, Christopher Fillingham, who's another good player from Mobile Christian, that's third or fourth tackle he's made so far in the first half, and he's the outside linebacker over there got him.
That play fails to gain as well. So the ball will now be spotted. It's at the 37-yard line, between the 37 and the 38. Blue Eagles have to make it all the way down to the 20 for a first down. So it's going to be about we'll call it 17 yards for a first.
Got Eli Stone and number 11 in the slot over here.
There's the snap. Carter Hodges looking downfield, throws it behind his receiver and incomplete.
Yeah, had Eli Stone wide open right there. But he don't have a whole lot of time to check down or go to second or third receiver. They were getting pretty close to him.
So that's going to bring up a fourth down and 17, and it looks like the punting unit again coming on for the Blue Eagles, as they're going to play smart football right here and just kick it down and try to pin Mobile Christian deep. That defensive front for the Leopards, I mean, they're massive.
They are. I mean, they're big. I mean, like I said, they're number 10, Floyd is 6'3", 270. They're a big bunch. Christopher Fillingham, he's 6'4", 250. Davin Young, 6'4", 304.
Whistles is going to be a delay of game against the Blue Eagles, so that's going to back the ball up 5 yards.
I mean, those are college-sized defensive linemen. As we were watching them during warm-ups, and they're some big boys, big young men.
So fourth down and a bunch. It's a long-distance call to the first down marker. Neal still with the punting unit on. They're going to be punting the ball away. There's the snap. Good snap. Punt is going to be kicked away from the punt receiver, but it's going to roll into the end zone. And it's going to come out to the 20. That's where the Leopards will take over the ball, first down and 10. 8:06 remaining in the first half. The score, Mobile Christian 21, WS Neal nothing. You take a break and come back. You're listening to Neal Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
Jason and Ashley Thomas.
Forestry Supply, located at 4656 Highway 29 in East Bruton, Alabama. are wholesalers in forestry machinery and equipment. They can provide engineering testing services as well as repair and maintenance of electrical equipment. Give them a call at 251-867-5920 for a free quote. Harrington Forestry and Supply is a proud supporter of W.S. Neal Blue Eagle football and would like to wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Go Big Blue.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
First down play for Mobile Christian at right end. Play gain's about a yard and a half. We'll call it a short 2. It'll be a second down and a long 8. Yeah, good defense there by the Neal Blue Eagles on the far side of the field. They break the huddle, got a single wide receiver to the right, slot receivers to the left, quarterback looking to throw, left-handed quarterback going deep.
Thomas right with him.
Yeah, that's good defense there, as we've learned our lesson from the first play of the ball game.
That was Omar that was on the coverage in that earlier bomb, but he was with him step for step there.
So good defense, and that's all you can hope for in a game like this when you know you make mistakes along the way, you learn from those mistakes and don't make them again. And so 7:11 to go here in the first half. Third down and 8 for Mobile Christian.
Get somebody up. Oh, he's going to throw it to him.
Yep. Throwing the ball down the field's got a man open. It's going to be caught.
Goodness.
Yeah, that was a good catch. And that was a good throw as well as he hit his man in stride.
I mean, it wasn't bad coverage. That's just, he made a diving catch and got it with.
Yeah, it was good coverage. It was just a better play on the football.
Right.
So that's going to bring up a first down now as the ball goes inside Neal territory down to the 30-yard line. That's where it's spotted down. Tell you one thing, that ball was thrown on a clothesline.
There ain't much you can do about those kind of passes right there other than just possibly interfere maybe.
There's a handoff going to be right up the middle.
Defense is stiffening up. Some of those big runs are. Neal ball, Ricky.
Yeah, ball came loose. W.S. Neal's going to get it. So good things are happening for the good guys, and that's a good thing. Injured player down on the field. And I believe that's going to be a Mobile Christian player that's down as everybody takes a knee. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back. 6:35 to go. 21-0 the score. Mobile Christian leads W.S. Neal. You're listening to Neal Football on WPFL Flomaton.
Jim Johnson Ford is the top dealership in Atmore, Alabama, with over 25 years of experience and is dedicated to providing a world-class car shopping experience with the best inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs in Atmore. Come by and see Ben Odom and staff and let them help you with their no-hassle car buying. They will listen to your concerns, answer all of your questions, and ensure you feel confident and comfortable with your car shopping experience. That's Johnson Ford in Atmore.
Pioneer Mobile Homes and Parts, located at 906 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, Alabama, can help you with all your mobile home needs. Stop by and see what they have in stock. Windows, doors, air conditioning ductwork, faucets, tub and wall kits, bathroom cabinets with marble sinks, floor vents, vinyl and carpet, and all colors in skirting. On sale right now are the tall toilets to go in white for $149.99. From a complete remodel to just needing a small part, they are stocked and ready to serve all your mobile home needs. Pioneer Mobile Homes. Call them, 251-867-8507.
Welcome back as we continue play here in the first half of this ball game at Buddy Taylor Field. Buddy Taylor Stadium on campus at W.S. Neal High School in East Bruton, Alabama. 21-0 the score. Mobile Christian leads in the ball game.
W.S. Neal just got the ball back.
Yep, just got the ball back on a fumble, so that's good things. You gotta accentuate the positive in a game like this, and so you're playing good. Matter of fact, you had just mentioned the fact that the defense had stiffened up a little bit, and they were able to get a turnover.
Yeah, some of the runs that Mobile Christian was making look easier earlier in the game, starting to look a little tougher, so they're just kind of settling in. And like we said, on the podcast, on the radio, Neal's a very young team. There's just a lot of sophomores out there. Look at that defensive line again. I mean, that's like an SEC defensive line, averaging around 275, 280.
Slot receivers to the left, single wide receiver to the right. Carter Hodges from the shotgun takes the snap.
Well, there was nobody on that pitch, man. I wish that would. That might have worked.
I think somebody moved early out here. It was thrown by the near side wing guy, and that usually signifies motion on this wideout. So
yeah, that was the linesman. That's his call for sure.
So that's going to back the ball up 5 yards. It'll be still first down, but first down and 15. Still with the same formation, slot receivers to the left, one wide receiver flanked out here to the right. Carter Hodges looking to the sideline to coach Mike Sims. They're going to get the play in from the sideline. There's the snap. Carter's rolling, going to throw, got a man open, hits his man, good play. That's a good-looking reception, good-looking play.
That really was about a 10-yard pickup. That ball was on a rope. Good pass, Carter.
So yeah, that's going to gain 10 yards. So that's going to bring up second down and 5. So now you're back in rhythm. You're back in what is a manageable second down. We know for a fact Carter Hodges is an athlete, so if you can get him moving and get him out there on the perimeter, if he can find an open man, he can hit him. And there's a whistle again.
More jitters. Yeah, they're protecting Carter pretty well. I mean, he got a ton of time to throw, but he's making the most of it. And another penalty on movement.
So that's going to back the ball up 5 yards. It'll be second down and 10 after the penalty. Ball spotted back at the Neal 25-yard line. Actually, the 26. Slot receivers left, wide receiver split wide to the right this time. There's the clap, there's the snap. Carter Hodges going to fold up, going to get...
He did the right thing. They had the pitch man that time. Probably their coaches saw earlier where he wasn't covered, number one. And so Carter did the right thing. Just kept the ball and got what he could, which was a loss.
Yeah, that play's going to lose a couple yards. Loss of about 3. It's going to be third down and 13. Slot now comes to the right side. Single wide receiver to the left. Neal offense looking to the sideline. They're going to get the coach or get the play from Coach Mike Sims. There's the snap. And the throw's going to be into the ground. It's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, good decision by Carter. He didn't have anybody open, and somebody was on him, so he wisely threw that one in front of the receiver.
Yeah, the receiver out here in the flats, that was the intended receiver on the play, was actually double covered. There were two men kind of bracketing that receiver, and they're unable to just get the ball out to him. So that's going to bring up a fourth down and 13. So the punting unit for the Blue Eagles is going to be back on the field. 4:27 to go. Clock stopped with the incompletion. And so Mobile Christian's going to get the football back.
At the punt, number 2, Cedric Samuel. Back deep for the Leopards, number 13.
There's the snap. High snap. Fielded. Going to be kicked. Good punt. Ball's going to hit about the 48-yard line and finally be downed right at the 50. So it kind of checked up after hitting the ground. It hit the ground and then bounced back toward the 50. And a good job there by the Blue Eagles, number 14, Davon Polite, as he grabbed it. The 10th grader did a good job right there to down the football, and it's going to be first down and 10, Mobile Christian going the other way. 4:18 to go here, 21-0 the score, and we're broadcasting from Buddy Taylor Stadium here on campus at W.S. Neal High School in East Bruton. Glad to have all you folks on board. And if and there is a YouTube broadcast of the ball game that is available with the radio feed going over the video. Mobile Christian breaks the huddle. Wide receiver set wide to the left, slot to the right, and there's going to be a penalty flag on the play. It's probably going to be, it's not, the play clock did not run out, so it's probably going to be movement of some sort. There is a penalty flag right at the football. Might have been one of those situations where the center reached down and grabbed the football and moved it without snapping it. They're talking about it, but nothing's happened.
Timeout calls on Mobile Christian.
Anyway, as we continue right here, just glad to have you folks on board, and Neal kind of running into an early buzzsaw here in this ball game. But it's only 21 points. I mean, you know, you can come back. You just got to peck away. And, of course, the Blue Eagles deferred to the second half. They won the toss to open the game, deferred to the second half, so they will get the football when play resumes after the halftime break.
All right. And a lot of people don't understand what that means when you say deferred. That means they make a decision to either kick or receive to the second half. So I have seen teams just go ahead and kick it again in the second half, but more times than not, they elect to receive in the second half. But they've deferred their decision until then, until the second half.
If anybody defers and gives the ball up to start the game and then defers and kicks it again, somebody needs to grab a thermometer.
That's right. That's right. But that's what the defer means.
Mobile Christian on the snap, big number 10 with the ball, and he's going to rumble and stumble all the way inside the 45-yard line.
Goodness, Rick, that's the big defensive lineman, too. That's 6'3", 270 they just gave the ball to.
Yeah, he's a load.
I mean, he's a head taller than everybody else on the offense, except maybe the tight end.
Yeah, that
got him in the pistol.
There's the snap, going to hand it to him again. He's got some room. He kind of squats in the hole.
Yeah.
And can't nobody grab him and keep him. I tell you, he keeps those big trunk-sized legs moving and is able to finally spin out of a tackle, but he gets knocked down after a gain of about 5 yards to go.
I mean, they got him listed as 6'3", but I mean, just looking out there on the field, he's a head taller than anybody else on the offense.
Yeah, he's a whopper.
I think 6'3" is a conservative measurement on him.
How would you like to be at safety and get a full head of steam and run up and meet that in the hole? Of course, that's the purpose. That's why he's back there. Quarterback from the shotgun looking to throw. Left-handed quarterback pumps.
That pressure by,
Yep, he's going to throw it, but it's going to be incomplete.
No, he didn't throw it. He just kept it.
He just stepped out of bounds. Yeah. Okay, I was looking downfield.
He made a good decision. That quarterback was under pressure, and rather than throw the ball up for grabs, he just stepped out of bounds and took the loss.
It was good coverage everywhere by the Neal defense, as they had everybody covered up.
They've kind of settled down, Rick. I mean, you know, they're playing. I mean, you just kind of wish they could have started out that way. But a lot of youth on WC. There's 22 sophomores out of this roster of 56 to 60 players. I mean, they're a very young team. Only 11 seniors.
Quarterback looking to throw, got a man wide open, hits him. Catch is going to happen at about the 20-yard line. That's going to be number 13, Moore with the football after the catch. And he is going to advance the ball inside the 15-yard line down to the 13. And it'll be first down and 10. The clock running with 2:21 to go here in the first half. 21-0 the score. Mobile Christian over WS Neal. Quarterback number 1 was bending over, stretching. He may be having some cramp problems. There's the snap.
That's sweet.
Back's going to be handed off. Ball's going to be, there's a block in the back. Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
13's a good player, but he just cost his team.
Yeah, he blocked Omar, number 6 for WS Neal, in the back for sure on that one, Omar Thomas.
Yeah. So the horns are blowing and everybody's cheering, but that ball is going to be backed up from that spot of the foul, 15 yards.
And the fact is, that blocks what sprang the run. So good call by the umpire and the referee there.
So Mobile Christian can make a first down. Actually, they call holding.
Wow.
But what I saw looked more like a block in the back.
It did me too.
But it's a 10-yard penalty anyway with the holding call, and it's from the spot. So the ball's going to actually, the ball was behind, the hold itself was behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to move the ball all the way back to the Neal 23-yard line. That's where it's going to be, still first down. But first down and a bunch. There the handoff is. Number 4 is going to break a tackle, break another tackle, and finally get drugged down. 4 for Mobile Christian is going to be Antonio Brown.
Timeout is called by Mobile Christian.
Timeout's going to be called by Mobile Christian with 1:23 to go here in the first half. 21-0 the score. The Leopards over the Neal Blue Eagles. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Neal Football on WPFL 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
Is your car ready for the season? Southern Tire Mart is ready to get football fans to games and practices with reliable maintenance, routine repairs, and the tire brands you trust. We sell and service tires for your personal cars, pickup trucks, SUVs, and RVs. If you need us, just roll on in. No appointment necessary. Visit us at 3803 Jack Springs Road in Atmore. Southern Tire Mart. We keep America and football fans rolling.
Since 1963, Sweat Tire has been the go-to destination for exceptional tire services and more. With 9 locations to serve you, Sweat Tire's commitment to quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction has made us a trusted name in the industry with unmatched experience, extensive inventory, comprehensive service, personalized customer care, unbeatable value, and community connection. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a daily commuter, or a weekend adventurer, Sweat Tire is your trusted partner for all your tire needs.
Welcome back. Carey's going to be around right in by number 11 for Mobile Christian. That's going to be Jordan Woolard. Woolard takes the ball at right end. There's a penalty flag that goes sailing up in the air. And it was on the Neal side of the football. One of the, not sure whether it was the back judge or the umpire. Somebody threw it. May have been the umpire. Actually, no, the umpire's standing over the football, so that's going to be the back judge. See what the penalty is going to be. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against WS Neal. Of course, that'll be a half the distance penalty, so that'll take the ball from the 5 down to the 2.5.
But it will go on the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Not sure what was said, but something was said that was not liked. And it drew the flag. So that'll be a first down. It's going to be first down and goal inside the 5-yard line down at the 2.5. Mobile Christian with the football, 1:07 to go here in the first half. Mobile Christian leading 21-0. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw, being flushed out of the pocket. He's on the run, going to throw back across his body and throws it behind the intended receiver, who slides down in the end zone, and the ball falls incomplete. 58.2 seconds left to go here in the first half. So a good job there by the Neal defense, stretching the play out, running the quarterback out of the pocket. As the quarterback number 1, Damian Gatson Jr., throws an incomplete pass. Mobile Christian breaks the huddle. Second down and goal from the 2.5. Wide receiver split wide to the left. Quarterback from the shotgun. Snap. Going to hand it off. Good defense. Good defense by the Neal Blue Eagles as they are going to get a stop.
I was on the big man there. They put him in. He got hit immediately.
Well, here's the thing.
He never had a chance to move his legs before they hit him.
Yeah, Mobile Christian's going to call a timeout. 41.3 seconds to go here in the first half. It's gut check. It's gut check time is what it is. Here's the thing. You got to either decide you got to turn it up a notch, or you're gonna lay down and let this 21-0 score get to you. And just like we said a while ago, hey, is it gonna hurt? May hurt for just a little bit if you come up and stick the big man, but the only way you're going to stop him is you got to come up there and you got to put a helmet on him.
They stuck him that time. He didn't move.
Yeah, good job there by the Neal Blue Eagles defense. That was good defense.
Yeah, a couple-yard loss on the play.
21-0 the score. 41.3 seconds to go. The ball goes. They lose 2.5 yards back to the 5. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Mobile Christian with the football. Quarterback Gaston from the shotgun is going to take the snap. Left-handed quarterback looking to throw. Good defense.
By number 1 for W.S. Neal, Jalen
Likely. He was right there. He was the man on the spot, was the only man that could make that play. And that was big time. So a good job there by the Neal Blue Eagle defense as Jalen Likely knocks the ball to the ground for an incompletion. That's going to bring up a 4th down and goal from the 5, and Mobile Christian is going to send the field goal unit out as they try to add some points on the board here as we dwindle time down here in the first half. 36.6 seconds to go.
Another step, and he might have even gotten an interception on that one, and he would have been gone. Here we go.
There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is going to be up and good. So a 3-point field goal through the uprights for Mobile Christian, and that's going to bring the score now to 24-0.
A good defensive stand, though, even though they gave up the 3 points. You take away that first quarter, and the defense is definitely stiffened up, and they get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, that's a positive, and that's just what we were talking about. In a game like this where the game gets a little out of the way, with you start building things on positives that happen during the course of a ball game. And one thing, Neal getting a stop right there is good. 21 points were scored in the first quarter. So you've basically held this very good football team in the second quarter to a 3-0 score. Right. So you got to build on all those things, and especially when you're dealing with young athletes, young kids that are learning from mistakes and learning. You can already tell from where we started to where we are now that this team is kind of growing up and getting a little better during the course of this ball game.
And when we say they're a very young team, they really are not making excuses or anything like that. They've got a 56-man roster and 22 sophomores on that 56-man and only 11 seniors. And they're good seniors, and they've got even less juniors. So it's just a young team, and they've settled down. They played move the ball some in the second quarter. They played much better in the second quarter, eliminated the mistakes.
Here comes the kick. The ball's going to be squibbed. It's going to be fielded at about the 30-yard line. McCants with the football. He's going to return it.
Well, they've got 28.7 seconds if they choose to do that.
Yeah, they bring the ball out across the 40 to the
good field position. They could, if they wanted to, try something here. They might. You don't want to. You've played a good second quarter, and you've got something to build on, especially that little goal line stand. So I don't know what they'll do here. They might get it down to where they can make 1 or 2 plays, which is a few seconds. You don't want to turn over right here.
1st and 10, Neal. The ball spotted at their own 43-yard line. 28.7 seconds to go here in the first half. 24-0 the score. Mobile Christian in the lead. There's the snap. Carter Hodges looking to throw. Yeah, he's going to be dropped for a loss.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that play. Keeping Carter, you don't want to turn over there and give them another shot.
Clock is running, 13, 12, 11 seconds to go here in the first half, and that more than likely is going to be the last play of the half. I don't think that they're going to line up and run another play. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. That's going to end the first half of play. The score at the end of one half, Mobile Christian 24, WS Neal nothing. Let's take a break and come back. Now, Mr. Andre, what we'll do right here is we'll take a 4-minute extended break at this time, and then we'll come back after that extended break and we'll talk about what needs to happen as we move into the second half of this ball game. So a 4-minute break upcoming. The score at the half, 24-0, Mobile Christian leading. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WPFL in Flomaton.
Juniper Creek Lumber is a family-owned and operated sawmill operation with locations in Uri, Alabama, and Bluntstown, Florida. Juniper Creek Lumber specializes in turning storm recovery logs into custom-cut lumber for use in a variety of building projects.
we continue here at halftime score at Betty Taylor Field, Betty Taylor Stadium here on campus at WS Neal High School in this week number 24 minutes of the score. WS Neal leads the Neal Blue Eagles. Other scores around the area, same score that I've had from earlier, looks like Escambia County. The Blue Devils are ahead of Satsuma at the moment by a score. Last score we've got was 13-0. XL ahead of Cottage Hill, that being last reported in the second quarter. XL up by a score of 14-0. Sarah Land up over St. Paul's and Mobile. That score, Sarah Land 20, St. Paul's nothing. Spanish Fort and Brighton County up in the second quarter of play. Escambia County
Let's hear it for the local Christian Leather Band. fans, we ask if you're staying along the fence to please move back away from the fence so those that are sitting behind you can see. Please move back off the fence. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Michelle Plum, Principals Todd Williamson, Rob Whitfield, Mary Ann Dyke, and Randall Jackson, we would like to welcome you to the halftime performance of the W.S. Neal High School Blue Eagle Band. Tonight's performance is the notorious Town of the West, and we start with a powerful medley from Western themes called Go West. It contains the magnificent 7, Blazing Saddles, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and The Horse. We close our show tonight with the ballad Somewhere Out There from the movie An American Sale. Tonight, the show is under the field direction of Miss Kara Smith. Drum major, is your band ready? You may now take the field in exhibition. for the Blue Wings. Tonight is direction of Blake Benway, the assistant director is Jamie Rogers. Additional band staff includes Stephen Bester, Ken Seeley, and Isaac Watson. The drum major is Mr. Garrett Smith. Band president, Paige Nelson. The field captain is Melissa Calola. Production captain, Tanner Woods. Center guard captain is Jordan Williams. And co-captain, Samaritan Brazil. White jersey captains are John Patterson. Spotlight including Paige Nelson, Ashley Arndt, and Autumn Berkeley. Additional band officers include Meadow Stedham, Q Craig, Cypress Boggs, Olivia Robertson. Thank you and go Eagles!
Logs into custom cut lumber for use in a variety of building projects. We have longleaf pine, juniper, white cedar, cypress, and hardwood. And who wouldn't love authentic heart pine beams or new heartwood flooring custom cut to your need and specification? Check us out on Facebook or call Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100. That's Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100 for Juniper Creek Lumber, Southern Best.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
See Larry White Insurance Agency at 430 Palafox Street in Fulmerton or call 296-2471. At Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy, we take pride in our ability to provide quality service to all of our customers. We offer a variety of services at affordable prices, including free delivery within the city limits. Stop by and see the difference our pharmacy can make at 305 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, or call us at 251-809-1010. That's 809-1010. Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy would like to wish the Neal Blue Eagles good luck in tonight's game. Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Wilmington, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
And welcome back as we are about set to kick off the second half of this ball game. Rick, you know, I was sitting here thinking while we were at that extended commercial break, and you know, if you take back, and I know you can't, but I'm accentuating the positive here. If you take back the first play of the ball game, that was a long touchdown pass. If you take back, once Neal got the ball for the first time deep in their own territory, the fumble that was actually scooped and scored on.
That's one touchdown.
All right, so that's two touchdowns right there. If you could take those kind of mistakes away, then you've basically played yourself to a 10-0 score. That's actually been the ball being moved down the field by the offense of the opposition and getting the ball into the end zone.
Yeah, and I'm sure he did. I'm sure Coach Fountain looked at it he's looking at it with a critical eye, as a coach should. Him and Coach Sims, both, and the rest of the coaches. The fact is, you can't start off the game putting the ball on the ground and having some some fumbles, and it wasn't just that fumble. There was a couple other times they recovered their own fumbles, but they put the ball on the ground, and then they gave up some big explosive plays in the first quarter. By the second quarter, the defense has settled down. They're being talked to and coached, and really the second quarter is basically 3-0. And that's what you got to do. You're down 24-0, but it's kind of like that old saying, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time, and just start concentrating on each player playing his position. Don't look at the scoreboard, because you can't affect that now. All you can do is make the next play the best play you can. And I'm sure he's told them all that. That's standard coaching stuff right there. So, but it's true, and it holds true, and that's what you got to do. And they look pretty good in the second quarter. And 24-0 isn't the end of the world either. I've seen a lot of comebacks, and especially in high school football, where there'd be wide swings of emotion and momentum. So we'll see how they do here.
So Neal's going to get the football to start the second half. They trail in the ball game by a score of 24-0, as Rick just was discussing, and so you just got to play a play at a time and try to build off what you had in the second quarter, which was some positive plays and some positive results.
Man, that guy from Mobile Christian, their kicker, he can boom it. He's even his extra points.
Yeah, he can kick it. What's that, number 40? Is that his number? I think it was.
Yeah.
Number 40 is Raymond Pitts the third. And so Raymond has got a leg on him. He can kick the football.
He kicked that one clean into the back of the end zone.
So Neal will get the ball first here in the second half. They're going to have the ball first down and 10. The ball spotted on their own 20-yard line. As Carter Hodges is going to have the ball. He's going to get the ball snapped. He's got some running room, getting a good block. There's going to be a hold, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be on number 60. But that wasn't much of a hold. But oh well.
Well, and
but it did affect the play.
Yeah, if it affects the play, that's one of those holds that could have happened away from the football that never would have been called. But because it's right there in front of the referee, and it's in front of
he wouldn't have tackled Carter
the play.
Anyhow, but it was right in front of the referee.
So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot, and that's going to back the ball all the way back from the original line of scrimmage back 10 yards. So it'll be first down and 20. Now Neal with the football underneath the shadow of their goal post at the 10-yard line, their own goal post. Carter Hodges, the quarterback for Neal, takes the snap, fakes, looking to throw. He's got some running room. Yeah, he needs to just pull that down and go with it and get some yardage. Good job there, as he's going to gain about 12 or 13 yards around left end.
And Carter's got good speed. We know he runs a 4.5 40. He's a big kid, and to be able to run that fast at that height, he showed his wheels right there.
So a gain of 11 yards. They give him 11. It's going to be a second down and 9. Ball comes out across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Ball's going to be dropped again. Fumbled, and it looks like, let's see who gets it.
Mobile Christian.
Yeah, Mobile Christian is going to get the ball handed back to them. It'll be first down and 10 for Mobile Christian. The ball inside the 20-yard line, spotted down at the 19.
The 19-yard line.
That's just inconsistency and not being sure of who you want to hand the football to. I don't know whether Carter was trying to pull it right then, or whether maybe
It looked like he wanted to keep the ball to me. It looked like he tried to make the fake and then pull it back, but I don't know if it. It's hard to see from this far away, but it definitely hit the ground.
Slot receivers to the right. Snap. is going to come. Handoff is going to be
Good
to
defense.
the second back. Good defense there by the Blue Eagles.
Jaden, no, that was Easton Grace, number 3 on that. Good tackle, Easton, playing from his linebacker position.
Yeah, I got an injured player down on the field, and he's finally getting up.
That's
it's an injured Neal player.
That's Omar Thomas. I think he's okay.
Yeah, he got smoked. He was back there at a defensive back position, and one of the receivers.
Yeah, he's all right.
Because the receiver knew it was a running play. Now he's going to have to come off.
Oh, he's holding his shoulder.
Yeah.
It looks like.
So anyway, there was a big block thrown at the end of that play. And it was a running play, so the wide receiver was out there. He was just out there to block, but he threw a big block.
Looks like he may be holding his hand, Ricky, because they grabbed him by his elbows, both elbows. It's not his shoulder.
Okay. Well, they'll take a look at him. The medical staff will. He makes his way off and looks like he's in okay shape. In a little pain, but they'll look at him over here and take care of him.
I think he's going to be good.
2nd down and 8. Trip receivers to the left, one wide receiver to the right, back in the backfield with the quarterback, rolling the throw, left-handed quarterback throwing over the middle, and that ball is going to fall incomplete.
That is some good coverage by Jared Crook on that. I mean, that was good coverage.
Yeah, we've seen some good coverage of late, except for the first throw that went for a deep touchdown to start the game.
And I believe, as we said earlier, Jared's is a freshman. I mean, this is an awful young team out here. Like I said, of the 56 players that we know are on the roster, there's 22 sophomores, and there's a bunch of freshmen out there too, including Jared. That was a nice play because that could have been a touchdown.
3rd down and 8. Trip receivers to the left. Tall sweep's going to come around, and they've got blockers and got room. He's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. So that's going to be a sweep, just a straight, just old tall sweep left, student body left, and everybody gets blocked. And that's going to be a touchdown for Mobile Christian. So with 9:28 to go here in the 3rd quarter, the score, Mobile Christian 30 and WS Neal nothing.
Off the turnover.
Yeah, those turnovers have been big in this ball game, and another one right here to start the second half has bit the Neal Blue Eagles again. There's the snap. It's going to be a fire. They're running fire because the snap was bad. They throw it incomplete, and there's going to be a penalty flag in the end zone. Let's see what the penalty flag is. It's either got to be, well, it would have to be interference, I would think.
Fire being if they mess the kick up on an extra point. What Rick's talking about is the rest of, if somebody yells fire, it was a bad snap, so the holder takes off, he becomes a quarterback, and then you've got to go for 2.
That's right. Yeah, more than likely what happened is as soon as that snap was bad and the holder was able to field the ball, as he gets up, he's screaming, fire, fire, fire. And everybody knows then that they release and go on a pass route. That penalty did happen in the end zone. It's going to be pass interference against the Neal Blue Eagles on the attempt at 2 points. And so the ball's moved to halfway inside the 3. The ball spotted at the 3. Well, after the half the distance penalty, it's now going to be spotted at the 1.5. And they're going to try to kick the point after again. There's the kick. It's going to be up, and it is good.
That ball went into orbit. That kick.
And another flag on the play is it's getting a little chippy. And I'm not sure who the penalty flag is going to be assessed against. But
it'll be, if it is on, it may be assessed on the kickoff.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be definitely assessed on the kickoff because it was a dead ball. It'll be a dead ball penalty. Okay, so it's going to be roughing the kicker. So they roughed the kicker. That's going to be assessed, and it's a personal foul, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty, and they'll assess that, and we'll kick it back off when we come back. 9:28 to go here in the third quarter. The score is Mobile Christian 31 and WS Neal nothing. You're listening to Blue Eagle football on WPFL 105.9 FM in Flomaton.
You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334. Or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Welcome back as we get set for the kickoff after the touchdown by Mobile Christian. Penalty, 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff, so they're going to kick off from the Neal 45. And that ball easily goes through the end zone for a touchback. Ball will come out to the 20-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. Neal there. 9:28 to go. 31-0 the score. Still looking at other scores around the area, and of course we've got some in the third quarter. J.U. Blackshear 35-7 over Francis Marion. T.R. Miller ahead at the half over Wilcox Central. That score, Miller 34, Wilcox Central nothing. So, and Escambia Academy still leading that game against Banks Academy, that game being played in Birmingham. Last score we had was Escambia Academy 26, Banks Academy 14. There's the snap. Handoff is going to be to the running back up the middle, running hard, still running. Pile is moving, and finally whistles as momentum stops. The ball from the 20 to out near the 30.
Escambia County beats Satsuma 21-0.
So a 10-yard run on first down. That's going to be a first down for the Blue Eagles. The ball spotted at the 30-yard line. And so a good hard run right there by the Blue Eagle offense. Trip receivers to the left, one wide receiver to the right. Carter Hodges, the quarterback front, and there's a whistle.
Goodness.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not going to get into a talk about officials, but I mean, really, I mean,
it was almost like nobody had time to do anything.
Well, and it's the very same guy throwing every motion penalty, and he's throwing against a wideout that's right there at him. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not egregious. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at the whole field, and I mean, you got to be looking for that movement to see it.
I was waiting for you to use that word.
Egregious. That's my word. Yeah, I like it. On first down and 15, the Neal Blue Eagles pick up 4 yards on a running play at left tackle. So it'll be second down and 11 as the offense stays out there. They're looking to the sideline, getting the play. Carter Hodges, the quarterback. It's got Jalen Likely, number 1, the running back. He's in the backfield. Trip receivers to the left, one wide receiver to the right. Hodges looking downfield, got a man, and he throws a pick. That ball's going to be picked off by number 7 as he just threw it right into the arms of the receiver. That's going to be Kentonio Kelly, a linebacker at 6 foot 200 pounds even. and Kelly picks the ball off and returns it. So another turnover bites the Blue Eagles.
Carter Hodges made the tackle on the interception.
Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. First down and 10, Mobile Christian, as they are deep in Neal territory. Clock running, 7:03 to go here in the third quarter. 31-0 the score. Slot receivers now to both sides for Mobile Christian. There's the snap. Handoff is going to be to, I believe that's Antonio Brown, number 4.
What in the world?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Number 56, Mobile Christian, kept pushing the Neal player away after the play and finally just shoved him down.
Yeah.
Right in front of the referee.
All right, so is there a flag? That's my question.
Yeah, I don't know. They just escorted the...
Well, I know that,
Yeah, there is a flag.
Okay, and the Mobile Christian coaching staff did a good job there. They came out on the field and got their player and got him out of the fracas.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what was going on there. I mean, he just kept shoving the Neal player backwards until he shoved him down.
Well,
I mean, the Neal player obviously trying to kind of disengage himself from the whatever was done.
So it is going to be.
Good job on Mobile Christian.
I'm guessing
coaches.
it's going to be personal foul because and there were 2 flags on the play far side. I didn't see the one that was picked up by the white hat, but I did see the other one. So that's going to be a 15-yard mark-off.
Surely that's not your buddy that's been throwing all the flags on Neal that's going to... No, I think that's going to do it right now. He's picking his flag up.
Yeah.
I think the the referee may have just overruled him, though.
All right, so with the 15-yard penalty, that's going to back the ball all the way out to about the 34-yard line. Left-handed quarterback looking to throw, got a man open. Good tackle, far side.
What in the world?
I don't know what this guy's... I mean, there's a flag in the middle of the field, and I'm not sure what this is all about. So anyway, let's see, got a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Mobile Christian again. Another penalty flag against them. As the home crowd here at Neal, they applaud the fact that, hey, we got the benefit right there. And I mean, I'm looking at where the spot. Okay, so the down marker is at the 45, and the line to gain is about the 16. So it's like 3rd and 30 yards to go in that neighborhood. I don't know what kind of play you got for a 3rd and 30. Of course, they've shown that they can throw the ball down the field now. There's no doubt about that. They're going to go back and huddle up again.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know what you call on 2nd and 26.
$272.50. Your number is 796.
So the 25-second clock has not yet been wound and started. Now it is. So Mobile Christian with the football. They've got 3rd down and about 30 yards to go. Slot receivers to both sides. Quarterback back to throw, looking down the field, still looking. Going to throw it down the middle, and it's going to be caught. And that's going to be enough for a first down. That's what you call, I guess, on 3rd and 30.
That's just a simple post pattern.
Is you send your fast guy right down the middle of the field and just let that left-handed quarterback throw it up and hit him in stride. That kid can throw.
He really can. That ball's on a rope, man. I mean, he wasn't badly covered. Just like we said, a simple post, just down 15 yards, cut across the middle, and outrun your defender. And he was hit on a rope.
First down and 10 for Mobile Christian as play stops because of an injury. So while we attend to the injured player, let's take a break. 5:53 to go here in the third quarter. The score, Mobile Christian 31, WS Neal nothing. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WPFL Flomaton.
Harrington Forestry Supply, located at 4656 Highway 29 in East Bruton, Alabama, are wholesalers in forestry machinery and equipment. They can provide engineering testing services as well as repair and maintenance of electrical equipment. Give them a call at 251-867-5920 for a free quote. Harrington Forestry and Supply is a proud supporter of WS Neal Blue Eagle football and would like to wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Go Big Blue.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
Welcome back. 5:53 to go here in the third quarter. Mobile Christian ahead of WS Neal by a score of 31-0. Scores around the area: Escambia County, the Blue Devils leading Satsuma. That score is 34-0. Looks like the Blue Devils are fixing to go 3-0. Escambia Academy still up over Banks Academy. That game in Birmingham, last score we had was 27-14. J.U. Blacksher 35, Francis Marion 7. That game in the third quarter. Also in the third quarter, T.R. Miller 34, Wilcox Central 0. XL ahead of Cottage Hill Christian 21-6. That game still continuing. Saraland up big over St. Paul's. That score 34-0. Jackson big up over Orange Beach. That game, Jackson 36, Orange Beach 0. And Spanish Fort in a nail biter with Baldwin County. That game, I think, is in Bay Minette. That score, Spanish Fort 7, Baldwin County, the Tigers 0. So we'll try to keep you updated on all these scores as we get them available to us. And want to thank all the fine folks at the Atmore News, because we kind of follow their Facebook page and grab scores off it when we can.
It's going to be legal motion on Mobile Christian, I believe.
Yeah, it does look like a motion penalty, so it is a false start. Illegal procedure. That's going to back the ball up 5 yards, so it'll stay first down, and it'll be first down and goal from the 15. So first and goal from the 15. Slot receivers to the left, one wide receiver flanked to the right. Here they come, little toss sweep. They ran this earlier for a touchdown. Let's see what they do here. Still on his feet, finally knocked out of bounds. Looks like he's inside the 5 or right near the 5-yard line.
Penalty flag down, Rick.
Yeah, there is a penalty flag near side. It's probably a hold. It's going to be in the neighborhood. That's kind of what is called typically. Yeah, it's going to be holding against Mobile Christian.
Can I say finally?
Well,
I'm telling you, they've been holding on this end. That even that touchdown run earlier, I don't think it would change anything. But I mean, they're going to call him on Neal. They ought to call him on Mobile Christian.
Well, Neal gets the credit of that one. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, backs the ball all the way up to the 19-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal from the 19. And, we've run about 4 plays here, and with the penalty yardage backing Mobile Christian up, it remains first down. They break the huddle. They've got stacked receivers to the far right, one wide receiver to the left. Run's going to be right up the middle. And number 1 running the ball hard. Actually, that's number 4, not number 1. Number 4, Antonio Brown on the carry.
Like Eli Stone and maybe Data Hickman were on that tackle.
So that'll bring up second down. Ball moved down to near the 14-yard line. It'll be second down and goal from the 14. Slot receivers to the right, single wide receiver to the left. H-back coming, actually double slots. Slots to both sides. Left-handed quarterback rolling, looking, rolling. He's going to pull it down and run it. Going to try to beat everybody to the corner, and he got smoked on the sideline. It's just a good football play.
Not sure who hit him, but I mean, he thought he was going to drive into the end zone. It was a good hard run. Nothing against him, but I mean, he did get hammered.
Yeah, he got hit pretty good. Knocked him out of bounds, short of the goal line, short of the end zone.
About the 4.5.
Going to be third down now and goal from the 4. We'll call it the 4.5. Maybe a long 4. So on third down, Mobile Christian breaks the huddle. Slot receivers to the left, H-back to the left. One wide receiver flanked wide to the right. Quarterback, this is going to be a straight quarterback run as he's going to get hit again and stopped short of the goal line. No, he's not going to get it.
You know, it's a shame. The defense has really, has not played badly. I mean, all the turnovers and stuff, that's really been the story of the game so far.
Let's see what Coach Ronnie Contrell chooses to do right now. It's going to be fourth down and goal. The ball down about the 2-yard line. Yeah. I really thought that he might send the field goal unit on. There's the snap. Handoff going to be right up the middle.
Touchdown.
It's going to be a touchdown for Mobile Christian. So another 6 points on the board. That's going to run the score to 37-0. Mobile Christian ahead of WS Neal. 2:41 to go here in the third quarter. And that's going to bring out number 41. That's going to be Carter Lewis, who's doing the kicking. And I don't know what I did earlier because I didn't call that name out earlier, and he's listed as a kicker. I may have looked at the wrong roster.
Well, that was him. That's who you got the right one right there.
Okay, did I?
Lewis, yeah, you did.
So the point after touchdown is good. That runs the score to 38-0. And we'll take a break. 2:41 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back. You're listening to WS Neal Blue Eagle Football on WPFL Flomaton.
Jim Johnson Ford is the top dealership in Atmore, Alabama, with over 25 years of experience and is dedicated to providing a world-class car shopping experience with the best inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs in Atmore. Come by and see Ben Odom and staff and let them help you with their no-hassle car buying. They will listen to your concerns, answer all of your questions, and ensure you feel confident and comfortable with your car shopping experience. That's Johnson Ford in Atmore.
Pioneer Mobile Homes and Parts, located at 906 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, Alabama, can help you with all your mobile home needs. Stop by and see what they have in stock. Windows, doors, air conditioning ductwork, faucets, tub and wall kits, bathroom cabinets with marble sinks, floor vents, vinyl and carpet, and all colors in skirting. On sale right now are the tall toilets to go in white for $149.99. From a complete remodel to just needing a small part, they are stocked and ready to serve all your mobile home needs. Pioneer Mobile Homes. Call them 251-867-8507.
Welcome back. 38-0 the score. 2:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Mobile Christian going to kick off to the Neal Blue Eagles. There's the kick. High end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded at about the 8-yard line. Here it comes. Got running room. Got some blocking. Comes out all the way across the 30.
Jalen Likely on the carry.
Yeah, Likely, and looks like a injured Neal player down, but he's getting up.
Eli Stone looks like I think he's all right. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, that may have been a cramp. I think he was grabbing a cramp right there because he got up. The way he was kind of hobbling when he was on the ground and then got up, he's moving gingerly, but he's moving okay. So Neal with the football. They've got the ball spotted first down and 10 at the 33-yard line. They just need to get something positive happening. Quarterback underneath center. Handoff's going to be straight ahead. Got some running room. Good move there. Still on his feet. Battling for yardage. Jalen Likely all the way out across midfield.
That was a hard run. I mean, there's no quit there. I mean, that was a hard run.
Well, that was a hard run, and that was something right there that you and I have talked about before. That's kind of the MO of offensive coordinator Mike Sims. When everything else that you throw at them hadn't worked, you completely get away from what you've been doing and throw something different. And right then they put Carter Hodges underneath center and then just ran out of the I formation and handed off to the I back, and they got good yardage out of it. First down and 10, same formation. Slot left, tight end right. They run a little toss sweep. That's not going to go anywhere. I'm not even sure the back knew he was going to get the football right there. It seems like with this speed and girth of this defense of Mobile Christian, that the way to do is just to run right at them.
Yeah. You're not going to get outside on them. And I mean, two of their biggest defensive linemen are their defensive ends. I mean, looks like there's some substituting going on the Mobile Christian side now, but.
Slot left, that play just gets blown up. Looked like they were trying to run an option to the left side as they faked to the fullback and then pulled it, and looked like they had Jalen Likely in a pitch relationship, but Carter Hodges never got a chance to get out there and pitch it to him.
Yeah, but like number 77, Coron Prince, is in there on the defensive line now. They've got him listed as offensive lineman, but 6'1", 297. And number 9, Rico Prince, I guess must be brothers, linebacker position. They blew that play up.
Well, that's going to end the third quarter of play. Neal with the football when we come back. The score, Mobile Christian 38, WS Neal nothing. We'll be back in just a few with more. The fourth and final quarter. This is Neal football on WPFL 105.9 or 105.1 FM in Flomaton.
Is your car ready for the season? Southern Tire Mart is ready to get football fans to games and practices with reliable maintenance, routine repairs, and the tire brands you trust. We sell and service tires for your personal cars, pickup trucks, SUVs, and RVs. If you need us, just roll on in. No appointment necessary. Visit us at 3803 Jack Springs Road in Atmore. Southern Tire Mart. We keep America and football fans rolling.
Since 1963, Sweat Tire has been the go-to destination for exceptional tire services and more. With 9 locations to serve you, Sweat Tire's commitment to quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction has made us a trusted name in the industry with unmatched experience, extensive inventory, comprehensive service, personalized customer care, unbeatable value, and community connection. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a daily commuter, or a weekend adventurer, Sweat Tire is your trusted partner for all your tire needs.
Welcome back as we get started here in the fourth and final quarter. Jalen Likely on the carry for the Neal Blue Eagles at right tackle. That play gets blown up and is going to lose a couple yards. That'll bring up a fourth down and 16 yards to go for the Blue Eagles. And the punting unit comes on. They'll have to punt the ball away.
Yeah, that's a good decision there. 4th and 16 or so.
Some Thursday scores from yesterday, Rick, we talked about it at halftime. Flomaton with a big win over Hillcrest Evergreen. The Hurricanes 21-13. Tate, Florida beat Northview, Florida. It's the battle of the Summerford brothers. Tate beat Northview by a score of 35-14. Clark Prep 71, Snook Academy 46.
Wow.
Somebody needed to order an extra dose of defense in that one. Bayside Academy 27, St. Michael Catholic 21 in overtime.
Looked like Baldwin County Bay Minette up on Spanish Fort and what would be don't know how huge upset, but Bamanet's struggled the last few years. They got
Coach Mark Heaton. Yeah, and here's the thing is I think that would go down in the books as being a huge upset. Yeah, because Spanish Fort is a really good football team, and Coach Mark Heaton, I tell you, I've met the guy. He was at Northview for a while,
right,
and then he ended up leaving Northview, goes to J.U. Blackshear, leaves J.U. Blackshear, goes to Atmore, and then he's been all around the state coaching. He's doing what he does. Finally gets back to this area of the country and takes over the program at Baldwin County High School, and that could be a big signature win for that program. And I'm going to tell you now, when Heaton was at Escambia County High School in Atmore and when he was at J.U. Blackshear in Uri, he put some really good football teams.
Yes,
he's a good coach.
Yeah, the last time Atmore went to the playoffs, I believe, was Mark Heaton's team that lost to Bibb County in the quarterfinals.
So Neal's going to have to punt the football, and they have Mobile Christian has nobody back deep to receive. I don't know whether they're they're just not going to worry about a return. And with nobody around it, the ball's down inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. And that's where Mobile Christian is going to take over the football, first down and 10. Clock stopped with 10:40 to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Clock now whistled into play, 10:36, 35-34. Big college games tomorrow. Of course, me and Rick, being Alabama fans, will be in front of the TV tomorrow night at around 6 o'clock as the Crimson Tide host the Texas Longhorns. That's going to be a big one. Also, Auburn plays tomorrow all the way on the West Coast. They go to California.
All right.
So they got a big game out there against a West Coast team, the California Golden Bears.
You know, what's left, and there won't be a Pac-12 really, but they went undefeated against all of the conferences in their first week.
Yeah.
So Auburn could be in for a tough game tomorrow. Of course, we'll be rooting for them.
Slot right, single setback to the left. You can tell
he
looks like some of the second team. Yeah, the second team offense is on the field for Mobile Christian. You could kind of tell because
he can't substitute a whole lot. He doesn't. I think he's only got 29 or 30 players with him tonight.
Right. Well, you could tell the kind of not really grasping what I need to do by the running back and the quarterback right there. Yeah. The timing wasn't there like it has been on the other snaps. Clock running 9:04 in the fourth quarter. 38-0 the score. Mobile Christian up. Slot receivers to the left, wide receiver to the right. Handoff is straight up the middle. Good hit on defense.
That was a good hit by Elmer Miller, the senior.
Penalty flags fly in the middle of the little.
I mean, he scraped and filled into the hole just like you're taught, and made a good tackle.
Yeah, at the end of that play, there's going to be a penalty, and it looks like it's going to go against Neal as they're backing up. I don't know whether it was something verbal or something a little extra. Hands to the face. Okay. So that's going to be a first down as the ball comes out all the way near the 45-yard line. Nose of the football right on the 45. Clock running 8:29 to go in the ball game.
That's first down.
Slots to the left, wide receiver to the right. Yeah, quarterback, and then we got movement.
That's a bad thing about substituting and hadn't been playing. And I think you said earlier how you get attention as an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman.
That's right. You either got to pancake somebody or jump off sides, and that one was movement.
Yeah. And no syrup for that one.
So it'll stay first down, be first down and 15. The ball moved back to the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff is going to be to the single set back in the backfield with the quarterback. Good defense there by the Blue Eagles.
Stop behind the line. Lost about half.
Clock still running with 7:44 to go here in the ball game.
All right, half and half tickets.
38-0 the score. Mobile Christian in the lead and with the football. Ball spotted
796.
at their own 40-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 15.
$272.50.
Or actually 2nd down and 15. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Slot receivers coming to the right.
Cameron Pittman and Easton Grace on that tackle.
There's going to be a throw, and that ball falls incomplete as he tried to throw a little flare pass to his slot receiver out there, but just kind of led him too much. With as much distance as that ball had on it and kind of just lofting it up there like that, that was a dangerous pass. 3rd down and 15. The clock stopped with 6:47 to go. Actually, the clock's still running.
And that is the second-team quarterback for Mobile Christian, number 19, Shannon Smith, sophomore.
Looks like with a 35-point lead here in the 4th quarter, we've gone to a running clock. Quarterback from the shotgun, going to hand off to the back, battling for yardage right up the middle. It's going to be short of a 1st down, gets about 5 yards on the carry, maybe a little more than that. And that's going to bring up a 4th down now, 4th down and 10 for Mobile Christian. That ball is going to be spotted at the Mobile Christian 45-yard line, and the punting unit for the Leopards is going to come on. Clock still running inside 6 minutes, 5:54. Probably take a heat timeout after this play, if they even do, because you got a lot of.
What's the temperature guidance for that? They might.
I'm not sure there is a temperature guidance, because you're not going to have guys checking temperatures during the middle of the ball game. And a fair catch called on the punt. I think because they do the heat timeouts, and then when they get out of the heat timeout periods, I guess during the thing, is basically the state will make that call.
As to when to stop?
Yeah. 5:31 to go in the ball game. We'll take a break and come back. 38-0 the score. Mobile Christian over WS Neal. This is going to be a heat timeout, by the way. So we'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WPFL Flormanton.
Juniper Creek Lumber is a family-owned and operated sawmill operation with locations in Uri, Alabama, and Bluntstown, Florida. Juniper Creek Lumber specializes in turning storm recovery logs into custom-cut lumber for use in a variety of building projects. We have longleaf pine, juniper, white cedar, cypress, and hardwood. And who wouldn't love authentic heart pine beams or new heartwood flooring custom-cut to your need and specification? Check us out on Facebook or call Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100. That's Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100 for Juniper Creek Lumber, Southern Best.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
He's Larry White Insurance Agency at 430 Palafox Street in Flomaton, or call 296-2471.
Blake Roberts now in at quarterback for the Neal Blue Eagles, as both teams now substituting. Good run there on 2nd down. The 1st down play gained about 7 yards. And so now actually a first down yardage.
Yeah, that was John Andrews, number 5 on the carry there. Senior. Nice hard run. Did what he needed to do to pick up first down.
So that'll be first down and 10 Blue Eagles. The ball comes out across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Clock running with 4:18 to go here in the ball game. Quarterback from the shotgun. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it, going to go straight ahead. It's going to gain a little bit. Pick up about 3 yards on the carry. Be second down and 7.
Yeah, I mean, good hard run by Blake. Not just a sophomore, 5'9", 150 pounds, but ran hard and picked up a few yards.
He's going to grow.
Yeah.
Keep watering him. He'll grow.
That's right.
3:43 to go. 3:42, 41, 40 as the clock counts down here in the ball game. And really, this is a game that really got out of hand, and Neal's going to learn a lot from this. Of course, this is a loss that they're going to
John Andrews on that carry. Another hard run by John.
Yeah.
Good run by John Andrews. I mean, he made that 4 or 5 yards.
But this is going to be something they learn from moving forward.
And I hate to keep just saying it, but they're a really young team. They got a senior quarterback and a good senior running back. But really, a lot of the mistakes, the fumbles, the putting the ball on the ground, even if it wasn't a turnover, just putting the ball on the ground, you just couldn't get any continuity going, to start with. Defense, after the first quarter, hasn't played badly. Here goes Blake keeping the ball.
Yep.
Oh,
going to
nice
turn it up.
run.
Yeah, nice run right there.
Down.
Gets a first down.
Hey, Blake's got some speed.
First down.
So, yeah, Blake Roberts, 10th grade quarterback on the carry. 2:30 now to go in the ball game. 2.5 minutes left. Neal with the football. Ball comes out all the way across the 35. Spotted, well, no, it's not across the 35. It's spotted right near the 35 at the 34. Not really getting in any kind of hurry. Play clock, still plenty of time on it. 10 seconds. 9-8, 2:05 to go in the ball game. There's the snap. Blake looking to throw, going to look at his receiver, got a man open, nice move. Comes out, gets a good block, and he could go.
Number 8.
Number 8 for the Blue Eagles is going to take it to the house. Touchdown. WS Neal Blue Eagles.
On the swing pass.
Little swing pass out of the backfield. Quay McCants, an 11th grader. Got him listed at 5'9", 205. I think somebody had their foot on the scales a little extra.
And made a couple of good elusive moves to spring himself, and once he got outside, he was gone. Good speed. Hey, no quit on them.
That's right. That's important too. Is you got to applaud the effort. You got to applaud the heart of this second team bunch.
It's just like we said, the mistakes you've got plenty of time to correct that kind of thing. Without the mistakes, I've seen good effort tonight, and
point after touchdown is no good. So with 1:47 to go here in the ball game, the score is Mobile Christian 38, WS Neal 6. Let's take a 1-minute break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WPFL Flomaton.
Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy, we take pride in our ability to provide quality service to all of our customers. We offer a variety of services at affordable prices, including free delivery within the city limits. Stop by and see the difference our pharmacy can make at 305 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, or call us at 251-809-1010. That's 809-1010. Cottrell's Hometown Pharmacy would like to wish the Neal Blue Eagles good luck in tonight's game. Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Bloomington, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
Welcome back to Buddy Taylor Stadium on campus here at W.S. Neal High School in East Bruton. 1:47 to go in the ball game. Mobile Christian leads 38-6. The Neal kickoff team is lined up. They're going to tee the ball up at the 40, and they're going to kick off to the Mobile Christian Leopards.
Yeah, number 6 back to the Leopards. Carson Stiles.
There's a high end-over-end kick, not too deep, going to be fielded at about the 19-yard line. And I believe that was, did he slip or did he just down the ball on purpose?
He downed it on purpose.
Okay, well, that's okay. They want to run some offense. So that'll stop the clock, 1:39 to go. So next week, if we look ahead, the Mobile Christian Leopards, they'll return home to Mobile. Where are they at, on Cottage Hill?
Cottage Hill Road.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They're on Cottage Hill Road.
Close to, between Azalea and University on Cottage Hill Road.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So anyway, they'll return home. They will host the XL Panthers next week. So that'll be another region game. That'll be a region game for both teams. XL was winning tonight in their ball game.
Yeah, they were handily beating Cottage Hill Christian 28-6.
Now the Cottage Hill game, is Cottage. Yeah, Cottage Hill's in the region too. That's a region game. Yeah.
Hey, Cottage Hill's. They drew a tough schedule to start the season. I mean, they played everybody pretty tough, but Atmore winning big. The Escambia County Blue Devils, the last score we had late in the third quarter was Escambia County 34, Satsuma nothing.
And that's a region game.
Yeah, and Satsuma was 2-0. And so the Blue Devils flexing a little bit.
And so
don't want to go to sleep on the Blue Devils.
That's right.
They're
that's going to end the ball game right there, as both teams are now going to line up and they're going to shake hands in the middle of the field down inside 10 seconds to go. The final score here is going to be Mobile Christian 38, the Neal Blue Eagles 6. So big ball games, you got to know that the Neal Blue Eagles are disappointed, but they can take a lot from this game moving forward. And, of course, there's still a lot of football left to be played. This was the very first region game of the season for both teams. Neal had aspirations, and there's no need for those aspirations to go away. They've still got opportunities to do great things during this season.
They're a young team, and I hate to just keep saying it, but what I saw was a lot of just jittery play to start the first half and to start the second half. The defense played much better in the third when they got used to Mobile Christian's speed and size and made some good plays. And I never once saw any quit in them. So you just put this game behind you and go back to work Monday, start correcting some of those mistakes, and start over.
Well, and knowing this coaching staff the way we do, I know, the players will start back on Monday. This coaching staff will be in the coaches' offices on Sunday afternoon.
That's right.
They're going to be reviewing film on Monroe County because Monroe County comes to town next week. Next week's going to be a big game here, yes, because it's going to be homecoming. Still the same thing. We'll probably most assuredly be back on 105.9 WBZR Atmore next week. We'll have all the homecoming festivities. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Jerry Aaron earlier, and more than likely what we're going to do is we're going to do kind of an abbreviated pregame broadcast, and what we're going to do is we're going to let them run with the homecoming festivities and actually let them air it as we go. We'll still go on the air at 6:30, but we're going to let them have a feed, and we're going to let them put those homecoming festivities onto the airwaves and everything. So we'll have that going next week. But a big game next week, Monroe County. Hopefully the Blue Eagles will be able to get back on the winning ways, and they'll correct problems that affected them tonight in this ball game as we move forward. So the final score, once again, the Mobile Christian Leopards 38, the Neal Blue Eagles 6. That's it. Rick, great broadcast tonight. Mr. Andre back at the station, thank you so much for being a part and for doing what you do. And we thank you to all the sponsors and all the fans that tune in and listen to Blue Eagle football on the radio. Until next week, it's homecoming week, so get yourselves ready. We'll be back on the air next Friday night at 6:30. Good night, everybody. Back to you, Mr.